And the waiter brings up a cart. This thing has a dome on the top. And he rocks up with this fucking thing with a dome. He carried all the other food, but this thing needs a trolley. And he pulls it off, and there's all these cheeses there. And he goes, your next course is the fromage. Like that. The fromage. Actually, I don't like that. I don't like that the cunt called it fromage. I know it's a little thing, but it bothers me. He was just doing it to Frenchie the fucking experience up. He could have said cheese. He knows the fucking words cheese. Everything else he said in English, and then he had to say fucking fromage. Fuck that cunt. You're telling me that he's learnt the entire English language, but he's just one word short? I don't like that. I'll be honest with you here, and this is being recorded, and I'm happy to say this to the whole world. My most hated group in society is Italian Americans. And look, this is a comedy show, so if there are any Italian Americans in the room with us this evening, please know that you're not welcome. You're a fucking painful bunch of people. Pick a fucking accent. Either go Italian or go American, but don't flip-flop. You'll be in an Italian restaurant, the waiter will seem normal, and then he'll fucking change, right? You'll be in an Italian restaurant, the guy will come and go, hey, you enjoying your meal? It's good, right? My mother, she used to make it with the mozzarella. And you're like, what the fuck happened on that word, cunt? It's like he had a fucking stroke in the middle of the fucking word. Mozzarella. Fuck you. That's why I gotta give it up for the Asians. I like the Asians. They pick an accent and they fucking stick to it. The Asians either go full Asian or they go full American. They don't go back and forth. You'll never be in an Asian restaurant and have the waiter walk up and go, hey, you enjoyed that? You should try it with some soy sauce. No, they never do that. So kudos, Asians. Kudos. Anyway, so he rocks up with his fucking cart of cheese. There's some soft cheeses there, some camemberts and bries and whatnot. The most dangerous cheeses of them all. And I look at the cheese, and now this girl, she does not know my condition. And I look at the cheese, and I look up at him, and I went, how long is the rest of the meal? And he said, maybe 20 minutes. I went, 20 minutes, I got a 15-minute drive. Fromage me. And I got myself a big plate of cheese and I fucking caned that cunt, mate. I fucking ate all of that. We go another couple of courses. They have 2 dessert courses. One of the courses, the dessert courses, might as well have just been called lactose. It was a lactose crumble next to a lactose foam with a lactose reduction with a scoop of ice cream, and then they freeze-dried some lactose crumble tableside and sprinkled it on top. And I looked at it and I was like this, in for a penny, in for a pound. And I ate that bowl of lactose as well. Now, what I didn't mention is the girl I'm on the date with, she is a very petite girl. She had given up around course 6. I had also eaten her plate of fromage and her bowl of lactose. Lactose is now coursing through my veins. I am on borrowed time. And so I'm sitting there knowing, I'm just sort of like, all right, we'll be good here, we'll be good. No, I'm listening to, oh, that's interesting. So, And then the waiter comes up and goes, "Would you like a coffee?" And I went, "No!" "Just the check, please." So he gets me the check. Now we're gonna go back to my place. Now, I had been on a few dates with this girl. We'd always gone back to her place. This time was the first night she was gonna come back to my house. And I was happy about going back to my place because I know where all the toilets are, I know the distance, I know there's a lot of things that were going on there. And because she was staying at my place, she goes to me, "Oh, we have to stop at the pharmacy because there's a cream that I need, like a lotion type of thing." And I said, "That you need?" And I said, "You sure you don't want it?" And she goes, No, I need it." And I said, "I don't know if you know the difference between wants and needs. Like, if you need it, that means that you'll die if you don't have it. So, do you need it?" And she claimed to need it. So, we drove off to the pharmacy. We get in there, right? We walk in, this Rite Aid, and there's just this wall of fucking lotions and all that type of stuff. And I thought she needed it so she would know which one to grab. But she's just sort of looking at him like this, right? And I'm doing the I have to shit myself box step. And she can't pick one. Now, this is the thing, is she has to get a lotion. I don't understand what's going on with the whole lotion thing with women, right? I've lived with 6 girlfriends in my life. In my life, I've lived with 6 women, and all 6 of them have left me. And sooner or later, I'm going to blame myself. But not today. Now, every single woman I've ever lived with have a nighttime ritual where they see, I have a bedtime ritual. What I do is I go to the bathroom, I have a piss, I brush my teeth, I go to bed. I've recently figured out that I could do them at the same time. I have a piss and I brush my teeth and I spit over like that. Now, but the thing with women is you all go into the bathroom for like 20 minutes and you close the door and then you come out and the last thing you do is you're rubbing something here and then you go like this and then you get into bed and you tell me what I've done wrong that day. And that's your little nighttime routine. Now, I don't know what goes on in that room, but I assume, I can't be positive, but I assume you are covering your body head to toe in some type of lotion that you think is vital for your existence. Now, I'm 42 years old. I wear makeup for work, like when I'm on TV, they put makeup on me. I never even wipe it off. I just reckon they give me a towelette and I go, don't worry about it. And then it goes away over a week and they put it back on. Apart from that, I've worn sunscreen, but I've never put anything else on my face, nothing else my entire life. I'm arguably an alcoholic. I used to be a heavy smoker. I've been a cocaine addict. And my skin is fucking flawless. And they got upset by different jokes in it. See, here's the thing. I didn't enjoy every joke in his special. Some of the things he said, I didn't even agree with. But you know what happened? When I watched the jokes I didn't enjoy, I got over it because I'm not a fucking pussy. Right? And I just listen to the ones I fucking enjoy. See, he said that he thought that Michael Jackson didn't fuck kids. Yeah. I think Michael Jackson did fuck kids. That's how me and Dave differ. A lot of people have stopped listening to Michael Jackson's music. They go, I won't listen to it anymore. I won't listen to it anymore. I still listen to it. But I only listen to the Jackson 5. Because if he was fucking kids back then, it was just experimenting, and there's nothing wrong with that. I go all the way to Blame It on the Boogie, and I fucking call it a day. So, look. What I'm trying to tell you is, she couldn't pick which cream she wanted. And she's looking at all the different creams, and I have to shit myself box step. And I think to myself, all right, fuck it, I've got to have a shit. Now, there's a bathroom at the back of the pharmacy, so I duck off. Now, at this point of the story, I got to tell you, all right, that this girl's a germaphobe. It's vital to the story that she's a germaphobe. Now, we may have some people in the room who identify as germaphobes. And to those people, go fuck yourself. I've never met a person in my life who's interesting, who's a fucking germaphobe. You're always boring cunts who tell us all the time that you're a fucking germaphobe. Being a germaphobe is doing a lot of heavy lifting for your shit fucking personality. How dare you act like we're all diseased? Every time we shake your hand, you go, I can't, because... Every time you cook with a germaphobe, you cook and you put some scraps in the bin, you go, hey, can you take that out for the trash for me? And they're like, oh, I'd love to. But I can't, because I'm a germaphobe.